All right, the LA Chargers have an undrafted free agent rookie that keeps showing up, keeps turning heads in camp. Love to see that. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to the Chargers to just give you an outsider's look into your team, and we play each other in just a couple of days. So that's cool. I mean, it's crazy. We're in July still, and it feels like we're really ramping up because, again, we got a game coming up. So here it is. Nico Reed, undrafted free agent corner, had another strong day as he continues to be one of the brightest players on the entire roster through camp. He had his pick six on Thursday and now flashed in almost all of the Bolts' 10 practices so far in camp. Jesse Minter, especially if you're undrafted, it's like how you get people in the building organized. Remember who that guy is. You make a play every day. Minter continued. That kind of stands out. Everybody starts talking about who are you, what's going on. This is significant because you did it last year. You found 2 fifth-round corners. The secondary is hard to find. We've talked about this because the inventory coming out of college, going into high school, then into college, of like the really good athletes just tend to go wide receiver a little bit more than corner. So you've got more inventory of just dynamic wide receivers. And it's like, who's going to cover them? So when you find corners, it's super valuable. When you find an undrafted guy, it's crazy. And it really expedites this rebuild. I guess it's a rebuild that the Chargers are doing, or whatever you want to call it, where they have decided we are going to draft really well. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to overspend in free agency. We're not going to barely spend in free agency. We're just going to find areas that really strategic, low-priced players. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to get a bunch of draft picks and just draft well. So if you're going to do that, great, but in order to expedite that, look at what you need to do. And by the way, we said this at the time. The Raiders, remember, anybody that gives big money to anybody, it's like that. I don't know how this isn't going to work, but it's not. Christian Wilkins from the Raiders. Huge contract a couple years ago. He's kind of an aging guy. It's a D tackle. It's like you're the Raiders. You're dying for anything. And obviously it doesn't work out. So they don't spend big there. But so if you're not going to do that, then you got to hit on these undrafted free agents, which you are. Crazy. Another thing is Keandre Lambert-Smith. Another huge thing. Weapons. Okay, well, got to get weapons. Well, then you have a wide receiver retire. And it's like, okay. Crap. We gotta figure this out, right? And so Keandre Lambert-Smith has done nothing but just be a really good player. Let's take a look at this one here where basically just looks like a pro wide receiver. Okay. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, I got another one though. That was just a good solid. Yeah, love that. Oh, by the way, here's another one here of you got Trey Harris. Let me just stand Keandre Lambert-Smith for a second because this is so good. All right, here's another one of him. I'll pull this one up real quick. I mean, you were looking for playmakers this off season, and everyone got frustrated and a little concerned when you didn't go and get a free agent. And what happens is you've got a draft pick again. And it's so smart. I don't know. I guess as we've done these channels and you cover different teams and you see how the Lions have done it, and you're just like, all right, how the Lions have done it. They've drafted incredible. How have the what are the Chargers doing? It's like they just are drafting so smart. Ladd McConkey, Joe Alt, the way that they did that last year when they went lineman first and then got the wide receiver and he's productive, and then they find the 5th round corners, and then this year they're going to get weapons. Oronde Gadsden, everyone loves him. Running back, draft pick, 5th round, 6th round, and it's like that is what you do. You draft. Why? Because they're ascending players. It's literally a a curve of guys that you get here. They're ascending, only going to get better. Free agents, high price free agents, they're only going to get worse. And it's crazy. And it just, teams fall for it over and over. And it's like, this is nuts that we're even doing this. All right, here's another angle at this one. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Oh, no, that's a different one. So there's 3 right there. So there's this one here. This go up and get it type of thing. Yep. Okay. And then this one's just kind of back shoulder falling backwards. I mean, unguardable because nobody's going to be able to. Yeah. Okay. All right. He's awesome. Nico Reed. Let me go back to that here. Some of the more takeaways. Elijah Molden. Let me go to that one as well. So another takeaway was Elijah Molden with a preseason opener now 72 hours away. That's crazy. Defensive back Elijah Molden and Chargers safety Elijah Molden practicing drill. Getting back from practice, offseason injury. Now he's really done a nice job. He's been meticulous in his body. I think the extra time. So so he's back. He's gonna be good for the opener. Because again, I've been telling this to Lions fans, telling this to you guys. Play here in a couple days, which is just, I'm not sure what to really make of that because it's cool, but it's also like it's July. And that's the whole thing. We're kind of ramping up, but we're also not at all with the main starters are going to kind of take their time. But hey, let's see some football out there. See what happens. Love the summertime just game where we can watch the Hall of Fame induction and all that. And that's how you know you're getting older. Man, when you want to know how you're getting older is when it's like, oh yeah, Hall of Fame. And it's like, I remember watching these guys. Because when you're a kid, you're like, who are these old guys? Never heard of them. It's like, oh yeah, I remember him, legend of the game. And then the next thing you know, it's like, I mean, that is, I watched him. That's my childhood. LaDainian Tomlinson, are you kidding me? Barry Sanders. It's like, man, I'm getting old when I know all the Hall of Fame used to seem so old. I know every single player. Okay. Rambling here. Chargers, Nico Reed, Keandre Lambert-Smith, drafting well. Lions, same thing, matching up, preseason, or it's like preseason. So we all get that. It's fine. But we're excited just to watch, talk about it, see what happens. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see all of you on the next one.